Welcome back to Next Bike World, the home of two-wheel innovation, retro revivals, and everything in between. Today, we're diving deep into a motorcycle legendary born out of the 2026 Yamaha XT500. This machine is more than just a dirt tracker or a nostalgic throwback. It's a tribute to one of Yamaha's most iconic motorcycles ever made, now completely reimagined for the modern era. Whether you're a fan of vintage dual sports or just want something rugged with real soul, the 2026 XT500 demands your attention. Let's roll back the clock for a second. The original XT500 first hit the dirt and tarmac back in 1976. It was simple, rugged, and had a cult following among enduro riders and adventurers. Known for its big single-cylinder thumper and no-nonsense build, the XT500 became a legend, even clinching Dakar wins and earning a permanent place in motorcycle history. Now, Yamaha has revived the XT500 with the bold vision, old-school DNA, injected with modern tech and cutting-edge design. Right off the bat, the design is the first thing that will leave you stunned. The 2026 XT500 isn't your typical retro bike. Instead of copying the past, Yamaha took a more conceptual, futuristic approach. It blends sharp lines with minimalist cues, giving the XT500 a stripped-down, almost cyberpunk-style aesthetic. Think classic tracker meets electric revolution. The design is muscular but compact, with a high-mounted exhaust, flat seat, rugged tires, and an aggressive tank shape that feels ready for both the urban jungle and dusty trails. Matte finishes, exposed frame sections, and integrated LED lighting give it a stealthy presence on the road. But here's where it gets really interesting. Under the hood, or rather under the tank, lies Yamaha's biggest surprise. The 2026 XT500 is fully electric. That's right, and no more kickstarting a big thumper. Instead, Yamaha has opted for a next-gen electric powertrain that delivers instant torque, zero emissions, and a refreshingly silent ride. It's an homage to the original's rebellious nature, but in a cleaner, more futuristic form. The electric motor is compact but packs a punch. While Yamaha hasn't disclosed all the performance figures just yet, early specs indicate the XT500 produces the equivalent of around 45 to 50 horsepower, which may not sound like much until you realize it delivers that power instantly, thanks to the nature of electric torque. With a lightweight aluminum chassis and a curb weight hovering around 320 pounds, the XT500 feels nimble and quick off the line. This isn't a heavy adverb beast. It's light, agile, and ideal for city riding, weekend trail blasts, or navigating through winding back roads. Range is always a talking point with electric bikes, and Yamaha knows it. The XT500 is fitted with a removable 8.5 kWh lithium-ion battery, which offers a real-world range of about 100 miles in mixed riding. That's more than enough for daily commutes or light rail work, and because the battery is swappable, Yamaha is exploring battery exchange stations, especially in urban zones and dealerships. It takes about 4 hours for a full charge on a standard level 2 charger, or roughly 1 hour with fast charging, making it fairly practical for most riders. The XT500 features 3 ride modes: Eco, Standard, and Scrambler. Eco mode limits power output to maximize range, perfect for commuting or casual rides. Standard is your balanced daily setting, giving you a mix of range and performance. And Scrambler mode? That's where the bike comes alive. Full torque, responsive throttle, and a tuned traction control system that lets you slide, wheelie, and play on loose surfaces. Now let's talk suspension and handling. The XT500 is built on a lightweight trellis frame, with a long travel adjustable suspension setup, a 41mm inverted forks up front and a monoshock rear with progressive linkage. It's not a full-on enduro bike, but it can definitely take a beating off-road. The ground clearance sits at 9.2 inches, allowing for trail and gravel riding, while the 19-inch front and 17-inch rear spoke wheels wrapped in dual sport tires provide excellent grip on both pavement and dirt. Braking is handled by single-disc hydraulic brakes at both ends, with switchable ABS for off-road flexibility. Yamaha's Unified Braking System, UBS, ensures stable braking in a variety of conditions, and regenerative braking helps recapture energy back into the battery when decelerating. The cockpit is another area where the XT500 surprises. It's futuristic, but in a functional, rider-focused way. The minimalist digital display provides everything you need: speed, range, battery status, ride mode, GPS navigation, and connectivity indicators. Yamaha's integrated app connects via Bluetooth, allowing riders to plan routes, check diagnostics, and even lock or unlock the bike remotely. There's also a built-in GoPro mount, USB-C charging port, and optional tank bag storage with solar panels, perfect for adventurers who like to go off-grid. Ergonomically, the XT500 strikes a balance between upright comfort and aggressive control. The seat height is set at 33.5 inches, tall enough for off-road confidence but still manageable for most riders. The flat seat and wide handlebars make it easy to shift your weight around when riding on rough terrain or tight corners, and the foot peg position allows for a natural standing posture when off-road. One of the unique selling points of the XT500 is its customization potential. Yamaha is offering a wide range of modular accessories, from pannier racks and rally-style fairings to high fenders, auxiliary lights, and even alternate battery covers. They're embracing the XT500 as a canvas for personalization, whether you want a minimalist tracker, a retro scrambler, or a fully loaded backcountry explorer. And then there's the price, arguably the most surprising part of the package. The 2026 Yamaha XT500 comes in at a starting MSRP of $9,999. That's competitive for a mid-range electric motorcycle, especially when you factor in its unique design, removable battery, off-road capability, and heritage pedigree. Yamaha is clearly positioning the XT500 as a lifestyle bike, one that appeals to both old-school fans of the original and new-age riders who want something electric, stylish, and versatile. So, who is the XT500 for? Honestly, it's a bike that appeals across generations. If you love the original XT and want a futuristic reboot with minimal maintenance, no gas, and a distinctive look, this is your machine. If you're a city rider looking for something that stands out in a crowd but also handles gravel roads on the weekend, the XT500 checks that box. And if you're an eco-conscious explorer looking for a rugged, capable electric bike that doesn't feel boring or generic, this is your answer. In a market increasingly flooded with cookie-cutter revs, Yamaha has managed to do something genuinely bold. They've resurrected an icon without making it a museum piece. The 2026 XT500 isn't about nostalgia for nostalgia's sake. It's about capturing the spirit of independence, exploration, and minimalist freedom and delivering it in a package that feels like it came from tomorrow. We're entering a new era of motorcycles, and the XT500 leads the charge, literally and figuratively. Whether it's carving through alleys, hopping curbs, or tearing down dirt roads, this is a bike that asks one thing from its rider: don't follow the path, make your own. If you're as excited about this electric throwback as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to Next Bike World for more deep dives, reviews, and breakdowns of the coolest bikes coming your way. Drop a comment below. Would you ride an electric XT500? Or do you miss the rumble of the old school thumper? Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching, and as always, ride safe, ride smart, and keep your wheels spinning.